For me, when growing up, Knight Rider was one of my favorite TV shows. Still is, in fact. I've got the whole series, and yeah, admittedly, when you watch it in high definition, you do see some of the little bloopers and errors, and little hands that close KITT's doors, or the person inside the seat that drives KITT when it appears that he's driving on its own, all those things. But when you watched it on a CRT TV back in the 90s, it was pure magic, especially when you were not even 10 years old. I mean, Knight Rider has a cult following to this day. There's a YouTube channel called the Knight Rider Historians that I follow, and it's there that I learned a lot of the tips and tricks about how they made the show do its thing, most notably how they made KITT drive himself. It was pretty interesting. You actually had a stunt driver sitting inside the seat, which was made with a cutout to accommodate him, and his arms and legs were actually covered by flaps of seat fabric. So yeah, that's why if you look really closely at some close-ups of KITT driving, you can see like the seat appears to have arms coming out of itself, and like the seat itself is driving the car. So yeah, that's how they did it. Pretty cool, pretty amazing. I always thought KITT was remote controlled until I saw that a few years back. But yeah, today these are my KITT models. I've got your regular KITT here, and I've got your KITT SPM Super Pursuit mode from the season 4 of Knight Rider, where KITT gets destroyed by a thing called the Juggernaut and then gets a makeover in a little garage in downtown somewhere or other, and emerges with a new mode called Super Pursuit mode, where he can sprout all these wings and things and spoilers and this and that and go super fast. So yeah, both these models are Hot Wheels models. Now my regular Hot Wheels KITT I got several years ago. You can see it's a made in Malaysia Mattel Hot Wheels casting. You can even see it's got a very nice rendering of what would be KITT's turbine there. KITT was supposedly powered by a gas turbine, and I'm guessing those things there are the rocket boosters that supposedly enabled KITT's turbo boost function. Of course, none of this is real life. We are talking fantasy here, but they've done a good imagining of it, I imagine. Although some reports have said that KITT would need to have those turbo boosters under his front axle, because you see the car is going on the road like that, and then the front lifts and jumps like that. Of course, how they actually did the jump was with hidden ramps and a super lightweight version of KITT, which I believe was actually a Volkswagen Beetle space frame chassis with a lightweight KITT body on it. But yeah, there's another little thing I learned from the Knight Rider Historians YouTube page. Big shout out to them. Thank you for the information I've gained on Knight Rider. But yeah, so I guess in that sense, Hot Wheels kind of did a boo-boo if those are supposed to be the turbo boosters, because they should be under the front wheels, not the rear wheels. But yeah, this is my regular line KITT. Let's just put him down for a minute. And this is my Super Pursuit mode KITT that I picked up in 2023 from the toy shop at One Golface. And I was pretty stoked to find this, because you don't usually find models like this at mainstream toy shops in Sri Lanka. The one I still don't have is a model of Karr, K-A-R-R, KITT's Nemesis, which is apparently quite hard to find, but that's okay, because now I've got both models of KITT here, the normal and the SPM, and you can see by the difference that the SPM is a little cleaner than the normal, because for some years the normal sat in an exposed cabinet, or on a shelf rather, until I got my enclosed model Karr X. So if we take a look at the SPM KITT, we can see that you've got all his SPM bits permanently popped out there, and it's all cast in the metal. And let's look at some interesting differences between these two cars. First off, you can see it's, well, more or less the same car, but the normal KITT has tinted glass. The SPM KITT does not have tinted glass. If we look at the dashboard of the SPM KITT, it's totally bare. If you look at the dashboard of the normal KITT, you've got the Season 1 2 TV dash right there. So yeah, that's very interesting, and I wonder why Hot Wheels didn't want to do proper dash detailing for the SPM KITT, because I assume they're from the same line, because they've both got rubber tires, which is a mark of a Hot Wheels model that is one step above the mainstream ones. Another interesting little fact you can see there is that my regular KITT's wheels are all black, but my SPM KITT has got a chrome ring around the wheels. So yeah, interesting little differences right there. On both, well, the scanner seems to be more or less the same. On the SPM KITT, let's have a look at the front. Yeah, you've got the bump wall popped out there. You've got the headlamps, you've got the air dam, everything. Yeah, I mean, these are basically two identical cars right down to their wheelbases like that. You can Actually, when you keep it like that, you can actually see, like, I'm just going to try and balance it on the wheels to show you properly, or I guess I have to do that. You can see how much longer the SPM kit is when compared to the normal kit. That's because, of course, the front bumper and rear extensions. The wheelbase stays the same. And we've got another little interesting detail on the T-top of the SPM kit. You can see a second little cutout there, which isn't present on the T-top of the regular kit. So, not sure what that was. Oh, and another big detail I mean is, well, in the normal kit, the detailed dashboard is black. In the SPM kit, the undetailed dashboard is tan, body colored. But yeah, otherwise, these two are pretty well detailed models. They've both got that California night license plate on them, and they are superbly detailed models and two of my most cherished models as well. So there you are, my comparison of the Hot Wheels regular kit and Super Pursuit Mode kit. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and have a great day. Thanks for watching.